myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. You don't need to cry, think about, and if I won't, I'ma be my own best friend. Me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. That's all I found out. Ain't no need to cry, and if I don't, I'ma be my own best friend. Oh my God. Goody, good, goody, good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. This is probably the happiest. This is probably the happiest day of my life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Da, 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 da. Oh my God, man. It's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? But no, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy. First of all, did you miss me? You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy, for you end the life easy. But make sure y'all follow the Instagram and Twitch, man, in the description down below. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below, man. You know what I'm saying? We just finished, you know what I mean, live streaming on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? If you missed it, you missed it. Like I said, the live stream is up, you know what I mean? So if you want to go check it out, just check it out. You know what I mean? Live stream is still up. So if you want to, you know, go follow my Twitch. Link is in the description down below. I say, did you miss me? You know what I'm saying? He's gone. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? He is gone. He's never coming back. Let me go and just get in deep detail right here, right? You know, just let me say something right quick. New York Giants fans, you're pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing New York Giants fans saying, we're gonna miss Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes are gonna miss you. Danny Dimes, he was a hard worker. Nigga, shut up. Sometimes I'd be embarrassed to be a part of such a fan base. We ain't like that in Alabama game. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's one thing I'll say about it. We ain't like that in Alabama nigga. You trash. We gonna get rid of you. We ain't finna sugarcoat with you. We gonna miss you. Nigga, who finna miss Danny Dimes? Not me. They little freaking weird little fan niggas, man. I'm like, bro, what type of fan mates am I? Like, bro, what type of fan base? Like, these niggas is losers. These niggas comfortable with losing. We're gonna miss you, Danny Dimes. Oh my God, I wish things would've worked out. Like, shut up, nigga. You look so soft, man. I'm like, but these fan, bro, some New York junk or something, up north junk, nigga. Come down south, we don't play that. We got rid of that down. You know what I'm saying? We don't play that, nigga. We get rid of niggas. If you trash, we gonna say that for sure. I don't miss this nigga. You think I miss Danny Dimes? 5 goes the weasel. You know what I'm saying? Who missed that band? I don't miss him at all. I'm so happy. You know what I mean? Happy feelings in the air. Y'all sing with me. Hold on. Happy feelings in the air. You know what I'm saying? Happy feelings is in the air. You feel me? Ain't no type of, I'm a miss Danny Dimes. I wish things would have worked out. That's exactly why we never was, bro. That's exactly why we've been terrible for so long. Because of niggas like you. Niggas see your comments. Niggas think they doing something right. Look here, DeVito. Mr. Italian. Let me go and drink some of my bees juice and I'm going to get back right with you. Bees are good. Like I was saying though, man. DeVito, this is your time to pull a Brock Purdy move, nigga. Brock Purdy. Because best believe if you do not succeed, we have another trick up our sleeves. And please stop saying, don't stop saying, oh, he robbed y'all. Dude, that's Nick. We're not even paying that man an extra $20 million. So that $20 million, that other $20 million that he thought he was getting, he's not getting that. So he ain't robbed nobody. I'm telling y'all, bro. And the first thing niggas gonna say, just because it's my team, guess what they gonna say? Watch you go thrive somewhere else. It was the Giants. Nigga said the same thing with Darvin Ham. Bro, watch Darvin Ham go thrive somewhere. It was your Lakers. Where you at now? What we doing now? Hey, brother, I'll be saying, most of y'all don't even watch my team, but you got a lot of opinions about them. How you gonna say it wasn't Daniel Jones, but you don't watch us? How you gonna tell me who it was and I'm watching the Knicks? Nigga watch highlights. Nigga just saying stuff. You just talking. It wasn't Daniel Jones. It was y'all. So Daniel Jones threw 8 TDs for 7 interceptions, and that's our fault. It was the O-line. This was the best O-line that we had in years. Our left tackle, Andrew Thomas, got injured, but other than that, this O-line has been beautiful. The man holds the ball for so long. That's why he gets sacked, because the nigga don't make quick reads. I swear to God on my life, it's plenty times that I've watched this nigga and he overthrew passes. Why do you think Malik Neighbors kept getting concussions? Because of this nigga. He get my niggas hurt. This nigga literally, it was a flea figure pass against the freaking Panthers. Wan'Dale Robinson and Malik Neighbors was wide open. This nigga literally held the ball and took a sack. Same thing with Devin Singletary against the Steelers. Game-winning drive. Devin Singletary wide open, 2nd and 10. This nigga overthrew Devin Singletary and threw a pick. Another one, it was like 3rd and 1. Darius Slayton is wide open. This nigga throws it right freaking over Darius Slayton. Tracy Jones Jr., when it comes to Panthers again, Tracy Jones Jr. is freaking open for a route. Daniel Jones throw it behind him, it's a pick. We lost to the Panthers because of this nigga. Just trash, bro. Bro, we could have been, and like I said, 2022, y'all know I was trying to be patient with the nigga. Was I not trying to be patient with him? Was I not going to war for him? Y'all know, if you real strap, you know. 2022, we started out 5-0, and Brian Daboll, he's not getting fired. He's not, bro. He is not the problem. If anything, he's an offensive genius. You feel me? Won Coach of the Year in 2022. Stop saying Brian Daves, bro. Daves didn't even want to keep him. Joe didn't even want to keep him. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't Joe's work. That wasn't Dave's work. That was the head coach. That was the GM's work before Joe even got there. So Joe got to freaking make the decisions, but Joe actually was a smart one. Joe was playing chess, not checkers. We got somebody that's just like Saquon, I swear. Tyrone Tracy Jr. ain't starting the first 6 games, bro. He played half of the season and almost got 1,000 yards. He's just like Saquon. He used to play wide receiver. Bro be playing wide receiver for us. He's versatile. Bro almost have 1,000 yards and didn't even start the first 6 games. I feel like bro would have had at least 1,300 some yards, bro. If he would have started the first 6 games, bro would have been over 1,000 yards. So we found the running back. We got a wide receiver number 1. O-line looks spectacular. You know the only thing we got to worry about? That QB1 and that DB1. I say let's lose out on purpose. let's lose out on purpose. It's like win no game so we get the first overall pick and get Shadur Sanders. Get Shadur, and then guess what? We get another one. Hopefully Will Johnson's still on the board. Will Johnson or somebody. You know what I'm saying? This is the most stacked draft class, bro, that it's ever been. And one thing about us, we always good at drafting. We're always good at drafting, bro. We're always good at drafting, bro. But it was always Daniel Jones. We had Daniel Jones, cuz. I'm trying to tell y'all, he was the reason. So watch when we get a quarterback, watch how different we look. Watch how different we look. Real Giants fans know I ain't lying. He's the reason we're 2-8. Every single game that we lost, we got beat. We got punished by the Smeagol's and we got punished by the Vikings. Other than that, every game that we lost has been close, bro. We ain't been getting blown out by no other team. That's been close. Every single game other than them 2 games. Other than them 2, every single game has been close. So I'm telling y'all, bro, what team is going to succeed with a quarterback throwing 8 TDs and 7 interceptions? Even in 2022, the nigga had 10 TDs and 5 interceptions. Nigga can't throw TDs. Nigga cannot score. You got Brian Daves coming from a Josh Allen to Daniel Jones. The plays that Brian Daves throwing at him, bro, he can't make the throws. This nigga was so the problem, and we know it for sure. We know it for sure. That was y'all can say what you want to say. Oh, he gonna go thrive at another team. We gonna see. We gonna see. Just like I said with Darvin Ham, look how Darvin Ham is. We gonna see that nigga is trash. He is not a starter.
Out of New York,
the
Giants are releasing quarterback Daniel Jones today. This comes just days after New York benched Jones for Tommy DeVito earlier this week. Giants president John Mara released this statement shortly after Jones released from the team. Daniel came to see me this morning and asked if we would release him. We mutually agreed that would be best for him and for the team. Daniel has been.
It's crazy how he got to come to you to ask. You know what I'm saying? When you just should have just released him. You know what I mean? Why you coming for us that? Bro, bye. Bye, nigga. Who you think you is? Bye. You think you a starter, nigga? Nigga asking us to really bye, nigga. Let nigga release you in a heartbeat. Bye. You ain't no starter, nigga. It ain't our fault, nigga. You ain't successful. Nigga, you just trash, boy. All that little what you asking to release, what you finna go thrive with another team? You're not, bro. You're not. And you gonna see exactly what I'm saying. Any other team he go to the Jaguars, wherever, you gonna see what I'm saying. That nigga's trash. The only reason, bro, he made it that far in 2022 because of Saquon. That's the only reason, bro. Other than that, that man is garbage, man. You gonna see. You gonna see.
Mutually agree.
He was trash in college, man. Nigga wasn't doing none of that Duke. We picked this nigga over Josh Allen.
Would be best for him and for the team. Daniel has been a great representative.
But that was, look, like I said, that wasn't Joe. That wasn't Joe, our GM now. Our GM now didn't draft that nigga. Our dumb GM before Joe drafted this nigga. You feel me? Joe ain't draft this nigga. Joe had to come in, bro, freaking with Daniel Jones, bro. He ain't draft this nigga. If you don't know who Joe is, Joe is our GM, bro. I give Joe top 5 GM in the league. Joe ain't draft this nigga.
That would be best for him and for the team. Daniel has been a great representative of our organization, first class in every way. His handling of this situation yesterday exemplifies just that.
Care about none of that.
Disappointed in how things have worked out. We hold Daniel in high regard and have great appreciation for him. We wish him nothing but the best in the future.
Man, forget that nigga's future.
With us here on this NFL Live Friday, we've got Dan Orlovsky, we have Ryan Clark, we have Marcus Spears, Mina Kimes working through some technical difficulties, and she will be joining us soon. So I'll start with you, Dan. Busy week of news out of New York. What do you make of this latest development with Daniel Jones?
Yeah, necessary and needed. Ever since the benching became official, I guess the most surprising part of this is, at least by reports, that the Giants were surprised post-benching that Daniel Jones would request this. I think this was probably something that most people should have anticipated. That
bro, the problem is the owner, bro. That little Mara, whatever that nigga name is, he's the problem, bro. You got to go, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got to go, gang. You the problem. You the problem too, bro. Him and our front office, cuz. We need a new owner, bro, and we need a new front office, bro. That nigga's a problem, bro. You a little old head, bro. You go to a retirement home, bro, and drink some coffee. You know what I'm saying, bro? Get out, but go on somewhere, bro. Let somebody else take the lead, cuz. Go on somewhere. You the problem, cuz that little owner, bro. You be trying to step in the way, bro. Hey, bro, let your niggas do their job, bro. He a GM for a reason. Let your GM do his job, bro. You know what I mean? He a head coach for a reason. Let the head coach do his job, bro. That owner's the problem. That owner in that freaking front office and that trash nigga right there the problem, bro.
He would want to move on. I fully expect.
He was surprised, man. Thank God. That was probably God working in our favor right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Release this nigga.
That most people should have anticipated that he would want to move on. I fully expect Daniel Jones to clear waivers, and then the question becomes, what's his move?
Who gonna want this
nigga?
Go
to a team and try to get a bunch of snaps for the rest of the 6 or 7 weeks left of the season, or does he go and see if he can join a contending football team? The Dolphins come to mind for me. I wouldn't disagree or hate the fact of the Chicago Bears trying to get a veteran there for Caleb Williams. A lot
veteran?
Of Chargers now that they're going on a play.
Veteran? A veteran? A veteran? Man, that nigga been in the league for 6 years, man. My man been in the league for 6 years, man. 6 years. Yeah, I mean, it's a veteran. You can say a veteran, but that's not a good veteran. It's a trash veteran. What can Caleb Williams learn? Caleb Williams better than that nigga? What can Daniel Jones teach Caleb Williams? What can Daniel Jones teach Jaden Daniels? He worse. This is the worst quarterback in the league, man. What can this nigga tell Caleb Williams? You just got to win, bro. Be a winner and just throw, right? What can he say? That nigga need to go to the Chicago Bears and shut up. That nigga ain't no Tom Brady. Nigga ain't no Eli Manning, nigga. Nigga ain't trying to hear your advice.
Playoff run, having someone behind Justin Herbert. I think it's going to take both parties doing due diligence. What does Daniel Jones want and expect? And then what teams think that they have a legitimate chance to make a run and just want to upgrade at the backup quarterback spot?
Yeah, I think this is sort of confusing for me. I feel like the New York Giants, though they mishandled this situation, which is what got them to this point with Daniel Jones, have done their best to be a class act.
Bro, like I said, gang, we drafted our rookie running back. It was like it's chest not checkers, bro. So now we got a whole lot of freaking. We released them, so we ain't got to pay that other $20 million. But now, at the end of the day, now niggas like we release Saquon, but bro, real Giants fan will know we have a dog by their name, Tyron Tracy Jr., bro. He's gonna be another Saquon Barkley. I'm telling you, bro. We hit jackpot with that nigga. I'm telling you, nigga was freaking running for like 100+ yards. Like, bro was literally toting. I'm telling you, do your work on Tyron Tracy Jr. And then when I say that, nigga be like, he's not the next Saquon. I bet you do not watch our games. If you watch our games, you already know, bro, what I'm saying like crazy. Do you know how crazy that is? This nigga ain't start for the first 6 games. 6. Week 1 through week 6, he didn't even start. He started starting on week 7. and almost has 1,000 yards. Almost has 1,000 yards. He halfway to 1,000. So imagine if this nigga would have started week one. Week one, our starter was Devin Singletary. This nigga couldn't even rush over 28 yards. That nigga couldn't even rush for 28. Tyrone Tracy Jr., Devin Singletary getting injured, made Tyrone Tracy Jr. come in. And he took over. Now he's our starting running back. Eric Gray, I think Eric Gray's still injured. But Devin Singletary, we need to release him too. Get rid of him. He is not the guy. Let Eric Gray be our backup and Tyrone Tracy Jr. That nigga, he needs to go. He needs to go. Straight up. You feel me? But other than that, gang, bro, our missing piece. We were a top 5 defense, bro, with Daniel Jones. Even with this nigga can't score, we was a top 5 defense. But then we started going against more comp. We started going against the Smeagol's. We started going against the Steelers. We started going against more comp. And guess what, bro? You have to score against teams like that. You at least have to score against you have to score against teams like that. What you think how our defense gonna perform? Our defense is literally bad because of him. If you have a quarterback that can't freaking score the ball, your defense tired, your defense not getting no help from the offense, it works both ways. Your offense need to help your defense, and your defense needs to help your offense. It got to go both ways, gang. But ever since this nigga got here, bro, it been defense all like by itself. Offense haven't been helping the defense at all, bro. This is the best team you ever had, bro. You had a wide receiver number 1. You had Wan'Dale Robinson. You had Darius Slayton, bro. You had Theo Johnson, bro. Joe literally built it around you, bro. Joe gave you a squad, bro. It's you, bro. You the problem, bro. You threw for 8 TDs, bro, and 7 interceptions, bro. You almost got as much as interceptions as freaking TDs, bro. You can't not score the ball, cuz. My nigga cannot score the ball. So it make it harder on our defense, bro, because this nigga can't score. Watch when we get a new quarterback. Watch. You're going to see. You're going to see, bro. Like I said, Morrow, whatever your name is, bro, let your GM do their job, bro, and get the heck out the way. You the reason why this nigga was starting for so long. That freaking owner, bro. No, nigga ain't want to put up with Daniel Jones. Morrow, whatever your name is, owner. Hey, bro, watch out the way, bro. Get out the way, cuz.
They have handled him
goofy
as
nigga.
Far as
extending
old
him, stuff out the way, G.
Contract and allowing him to play as long as possible to prove that he earned and deserved that contract. I watched the same thing or something similar happen with Russell Wilson last year. I felt like Russell.
Look at this nigga, 24-44 and 6 seasons as a Giants starting quarterback. I think it's 24-44. This nigga only won 24 games as a Giants starting quarterback, in 6 seasons. 24.
Russell Wilson, at least publicly, was treated much more harshly than Daniel Jones has been treated. So Daniel Jones going to the Mara family and asking for his release is somewhat puzzling to me. It does give me a little look into why he sort of gave a farewell to the fans, a farewell to the organization yesterday. I think if you're Daniel Jones now, you want to move forward and have an opportunity to compete somewhere. You want to show that you could be a good starting quarterback in this.
Oh my God, here we go. Now we the problem. Oh, here we go. Now here we go. The nigga got 3 coaches fired, bro. Now we the problem. Here we go. Okay. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. We can say the same thing about Dave. now we the problem now. Here we go. Now we the problem. Same niggas talking about we the problem. Same niggas that was bashing this nigga. Now we the problem now. Now he finna go somewhere else to thrive, right? Okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna see he gonna thrive, bro. We're gonna see. Let him go thrive. Who he gonna start for? Who? Let him go thrive, bro. It's so funny how you going to us talking about release us. Oh, bro. So look, y'all hear what this nigga said?
And have an opportunity to compete.
Having an opportunity to compete somewhere, nigga. You're the reason we're not competing. Daniel Jones, you're the reason we're not playoff contenders, nigga. Get that through your head. Humble yourself, nigga. You're the reason. You're the reason we can't go nowhere. You can't throw, nigga. You sorry sack up, man. Nigga going acting for a release like we the problem. Like, what? That's a confused acting like we the problem. Now, I'm talking about nigga walk to the sideline trying to ignore Dable. Dable trying to talk to nigga. Nigga be trying to ignore the nigga. Acting like we the problem. Nigga, you the problem, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Non-throwing nigga. Like I said, I can say that 'cause I watched that trash nigga. Nigga overthrow niggas. Anytime nigga open, bro, you overthrow nigga. Bro, you sorry as heck. Bro, you sorry as heck, bro. Can't stand no sorry nigga thinking that he like that. But you sorry, cuz. You trash, cuz. I don't care what team you go to. You gonna see that nigga trash is trash garbage.
Somewhere. You want to show that you could be a good starting quarterback in this league. I don't know if that market exists for him right now, but what we do know, there's been the Carson Wentz's, the Gardner Minshew's, and some of these.
He's not nowhere near better than Carson Wentz. He's not no Gardner Minshew, bro. They way better than him, bro.
Quarterbacks that have gotten opportunities in other places to be starters again or to at least compete.
He is a backup, bro, at best.
That's what Daniel Jones is going to do. I don't know if you're a team that's saddled right now with Desmond Ridder and Gardner Minshew. Do you say to yourself, maybe bringing Daniel Jones in as a backup is a smart move?
He's a backup at best.
The Las Vegas Raiders for the rest of the year.
He's a backup at best.
I like the ideas that both of y'all talked about, and Daniel Jones obviously requesting the release. I thought was the right thing to do to get this next phase of his career started. And I don't know the backup situation, but Dan, I heard you throw some teams out there. If I'm Daniel Jones, I'm trying to get around Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan or Ben Johnson. I'm trying to get around some guys that we've seen develop quarterbacks and put them in really good situations.
Develop quarterbacks. Oh my God, here we go. Niggas acting like we the problem, boy. That's really what it is. Niggas trying to make it seem like we the problem. Develop quarterbacks. But Brian Daboll was an offensive coordinator on the Bills. He ain't had no problems at the Bills. He ain't had no problem at the Bills. That's why he got the head coaching gig. He was literally, while the offense was thriving back then with Josh Allen, who you think was calling them plays? Brian Daboll. He was an offensive coordinator. He used to Josh Allen, bro. So the plays that he throwing at this nigga, he can't run it. Guess what? Because he trash. He can't run it. Bro, you know how many screenplays we had to run with this nigga? Do you know how many? Nigga can't throw deep balls. He can't. So he literally has to limit his playbook just to fit Daniel Jones. He came from working with Josh Allen to Daniel Jones. You know how big of a downgrade that is? And this nigga say Brian Daboll is a problem. This nigga won Coach of the Year with freaking Daniel Jones. Think about it. He won Coach of the Year with Daniel Jones. Bro, y'all gotta watch the game, bro. Y'all see how Brian Days, bro, how Days be going crazy on the sideline. That nigga be going crazy, bro. That nigga be throwing his clipboard. That nigga be going crazy. Because I feel him, bro. A bad player can make a good coach look terrible. He ain't had no problems on the Bills. He was definitely looking right on the Bills. That offense was thriving on the Bills. Why not thriving with the Giants, though? That nigga. Who the problem? You got 3 coaches fired, bro. You literally had 3 coaches fired. Now you got Brian Daboll. Now you finna have a 4th coach fired, nigga. You the problem, bro. It's you, nigga. Not everybody the problem, bro. You the problem, cuz.
Sit and learn.
This is the most weapons you ever had, cuz. Nigga gave you wide receiver #1. Nigga gave you everything you act, bro. You the problem, cuz.
I know a backup is very valuable in this league.
Man, get a nigga back up.
Mayfield leaving and going to the Rams. I'm sure he talks about what he learned from Sean McVay. You think about Kyle Shanahan, what he brought in Sam Darnold, and at a time we was talking about Sam Darnold can truly compete against Brock Purdy. We wouldn't feel bad about him going back in the game. But I think this is a learning tenure for Daniel Jones to be in a better situation, because the reality is he didn't play great. And we knew that this was coming, but he also wasn't set up well. Offensive line issues, never having a dominant.
Man, like I said, gang, you right about that. You for real right about that, bro. But this year, bro, we literally set that nigga up well. So this year really shows, bro, that this nigga was trash. Not gonna lie, but he right about that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, act like Daniel Jones was set, because I was like, bro, what QB? I used to be saying, what QB gonna thrive, bro, without an O-line? Nigga had to trash his O-line. Nigga ain't have no wide receiver core, so that's dang right. But my man's just, it's not good, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all remember, bro, if you real supporters of me, you remember going to bat for this nigga. I was saying the same thing he was saying, right? Bro, he ain't got no wide receivers. He ain't had no O-line. Everything they saying was right by DJ. You know what I mean? But this year, bro, proved that you just not a good QB, bro. I tried to hold on so long, gang. But this year is one of the best O-lines we had in years, gang. We gave you a wide receiver #1. My nigga Malik Neighbors was on track to winning Rookie of the Year, bro, until you throwing balls to give my nigga concussions. He was one of the best rookies in the freaking league, bro, until you started tripping. He was balling. You had a wide receiver #1. You got my nigga hurt. Niggas was open. I'm telling y'all, bro. Niggas was open plenty of times, bro. He just do not throw the ball. Plenty of times I seen this nigga. He just overthrow. So it's like at the end of the day, bro, you can't blame wide receivers and freaking O-line for that game. For the Bengals game, you the reason we lost the Bengals game. You the reason we lost with the Bengals game. You threw the dumbest pick I've ever seen in my life. Steelers game, you the reason we lost that game. Panthers game, you the reason we lost that game. Minnesota, you part of that reason. Bro, you been the reason, bro, since the start of the season, gang. Tommy DeVito should have been starting over you, bro. No lie, I feel like if DeVito would have started earlier, we'd have had a way more better record than that right there. So at the end of the day, I understand what you're saying. He ain't had no freaking help. I understand that, gang. You right about that, bro. But, bro, he literally got help this season, bro. He's still doing the same thing, gang. I mean, it's just not a good QB, bro. He's a backup at best. He's not no starter, man. He ain't no Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no Baker Mayfield, bro. He ain't that.
Wide receiver. Obviously, was a lot of things going on in New York outside of Daniel Jones and what his talent was or wasn't. But I think this needs to be a learning process for him. So I would get around some of these offensive minds that we think very highly of, especially from the quarterback position, and try to learn as much as possible. And maybe that ignites something in him and he can play better football going forward if that opportunity ever presents itself. And I think that should be his train of thought right now, is just soaking up as much information and learning how to play the position. And this is no shade to Brian Daboll. I think he's one of the better quarterback guys in the league, but we've seen system and structure that he implemented with.
Let me see.
Quarterback guys in the league, but we've seen.
Let me see.
No shade to Brian Daboll. I think he's one of the better quarterback guys in the league, but we've seen system and structure that he implemented with Josh Allen that made him better. And obviously there was some highlights of Daniel Jones last year as the reason why they decided to pay him. But I think now he needs to get around a great quarterback developer and some offensive football minds to get a different perspective of what this league is from that position.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, Brian Daboll wasn't the problem. If you watch us, bro, you know that Daboll's not the problem. That's why he's not been fired yet. He hasn't been fired yet because he know he's not the problem, bro. Brian Daboll ain't the problem. You got to get this nigga a quarterback, bro. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to realize there's an owner called Mara, whatever his name, Mara. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He the reason why Daniel Jones even stayed this long, bro. Brian Daboll wasn't here for this nigga Daniel Jones. Joe, our GM, wasn't here for this nigga. They ain't draft this nigga, bro. Our GM now ain't draft this nigga. So they had to come in what they got, bro. So why you gonna throw that on them, bro? You know what I'm saying? Throw it on them. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, gang.
If he's ever going to have a career in this league again as a starter, he needs to decompress. The goal should not be to run somewhere where you can get snaps on a bad football team right now. The goal should be, how do you remake your name? Right. And Marcus, I actually like the point of Detroit for a couple of reasons. I didn't think about this, but
Detroit, no! Don't do it, Detroit.
And Marcus, I actually like the point of Detroit for a couple of reasons. I didn't think about this, but one, obviously, you have the chance to be around a really well-run organization. You learn offensive football at an incredibly high level, and one that he's not been around. But also this, Ben Johnson, who's their play caller, is probably going to go be a head coach next year. You have no idea what that 7-week stretch could lead to when it comes to the 2025 season.
Yeah.
So if you get around an offensive coordinator that becomes a head coach somewhere, and he wants to bring in somebody that knows his system, that he believes maybe has a chance to be an impactful player for their organization, that's a good spot. So I actually think that Detroit spot, the more I think about it after you said it, makes a lot of sense. But most importantly, Daniel, don't chase what you want right now for what you really want. What you really want is to rebuild your career. The understanding and the learning experience is way more important than snaps.
Yeah, it's a good point, you guys, and well illustrated. Marcus, to your point about Baker Mayfield, it's worth remembering that time with Sean McVay also connected him with Liam Cohen. That's the offensive coordinator, of course, now with the Bucs. They developed a great relationship, and then that was a really smart marriage there in Tampa Bay. We'll see what happens with Daniel Jones.
I'm trying to tell y'all, you know, Daniel Jones isn't to blame for Giants' struggle. Look at this, y'all. Daniel Jones isn't to blame for the Giants. All right, bro. All right. Daniel Jones isn't to blame for our struggle. All right. It's us, bro. It's us. All right, gang. But Eli, when it came to Eli, we won the rings over Eli, though. Now I said we was running around Eli, so we ain't. Oh, okay. See what I'm saying? I knew it, gang. I knew it, bro. I knew it. Nigga like this pisses me off. Daniel Jones isn't to blame for the Giants' struggle. All right, gang. All right. Who get these niggas freaking like? Well, all right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro.